Hi, I'm Bruce Mackay from Mackay Insurance. Mackay Insurance has been a proud member of the Bay of Quinte community for the past 45 years, delivering quality and effective insurance products. We've also been a proud sponsor of the Belleville Senators since their inaugural season in 2017. We are proud to sponsor the development of professional hockey in our region. I'm Bruce Mackay, and this is Road to the AHL.
I grew up in Canada. I got two brothers, an older and a younger, and we all fell in love with the game at an early age. Very fortunate growing up playing in the Canada minor hockey system with good coaches and a lot of hockey people in and around the area that sacrificed a lot of time and effort to give back to the community. And my parents, my dad coached me and my brothers growing up, so we were fortunate that way. From our perspective as young kids, to play the game that we loved with a lot of, good help and mentorship over the years, obviously paid its dividends. Growing up, I wanted to be like my older brother. He's always loved the game. When I was young, I just followed him to the rink and I just wanted to be like him. So that kind of originally started my love for the game, and my parents allowed me to kind of follow my passion and go with it.
All of our kids started to skate at a very early age, including Ben, who before he was allowed or of age to play minor hockey would get up early and go to the 6 a.m. practices to watch his brother skate. So we had a pretty good indication early on that there was a passion for the game.
It was always his regular activity after getting off the bus, that it was, we had to race and then we had to go down to the basement after lunch. And he used to say, warm me up, because he liked to play in nets and everything. So it was fun, and we knew it was part of him. Every gift he got was hockey related, and the more he could get, the more he loved it.
Well, our goal was always that he would get a scholarship in the NCAA, and anything after that would be a bonus. So, education was important in our home. My wife and I emphasized it strictly with all of our boys, and Ben chose that path. He was able to secure a scholarship, had a great 4-year career, but then when pro hockey came knocking, that in fact was the bonus.
I think Ben, his personality, he's always a competitive, a great teammate, leadership qualities, those are really present early on, and he got the support. He got the support at school, in school teams, as well as with the minor hockey, and he took that role. So we just helped support it, and keep it launching, because those are all wonderful qualities to have.
I think the other thing that helped him in the long term was he played very hard until the day he retired, and he sustained a lot of injuries, and dealing with that adversity, dealing with the disappointment, dealing with the setbacks only strengthened his resolve to become a player. And in a strange way, those injuries helped strengthen his commitment to the game.
First pro game, signed out of Clarkson, signed an ATO for the rest of the year in Providence, and we played in Wilkes-Barre. I don't even want to say there was a lot of nerves, but more excitement and just being the reality of playing in pro hockey. And not that I thought I made it, but it was a cool experience just to see the difference. You think college is kind of a little bit of a bubble. Everyone thinks college is the best thing going, but you really do realize it is a man's game in the American Hockey League, and sometimes I don't think the American League gets enough credit for how good of a league is, because it truly is the second best league in the world, and it was definitely an eye-opener of how much a man's game it was out there that night in Wilkes-Barre. I always knew that I wanted to be involved in the game in some capacity, whether I was coaching or managing. I had a tough stretch, I guess, the latter half of my career with concussions, and it was time for me to step away. Just talking with my family and the doctors, and I was very fortunate in Wilkes-Barre. The year that I got injured, Mike Vellucci asked me to become a part of his staff, and kind of got my feet wet to that side of the game, and I instantly fell in love with it. Just living the day-to-day, the ups and downs, and living through the players' eyes, and helping them try to achieve their goals of playing in the NHL. It was something that I just fell in love with, and I knew that there wasn't going to be anything else other than the coaching that I wanted. And that was that pandemic year, and the season got cut short, and I was just trying to filter through what I was going to do next. But I knew I wanted to coach, and me and Troy have a great relationship, and we were talking, and obviously there was an opportunity that came up here, and I guess the rest is history. Yeah, I love playing with my time in Belleville. It is a hockey market. It's a small, tight-knit community off the 401 that loves their hockey, and they have for a long time here. What sticks out for me is opening night, jam building. We won 5-4 in overtime, I think it was. Or 5-4 in a shootout against Syracuse. There was fights, it was fast-paced, and you really saw the love for the game with this community. And I think guys that play here, are very fortunate to the sport that they have, and the community as a whole. The people in town treat you very well, and you're very well respected, and it's something that players need to understand and give back to the community that treats them so well.